Hello, Jen here with a layout for the Hop into Spring YouTube Hop hosted by Tuesday at Cheeky Studio. She has an awesome sale going on today and tomorrow. So the 23rd and the 24th, that's this weekend, everything in the store is 50% off. That is so great. So you guys need to hop on over to her store and use the discount code SPRING50, all one word, and get 50% off of everything. Yeah, go treat yourself. Quick. Actually, don't even hop. You should just run there. And all the links are down below. And of course, links to all the other fabulous people joining in with this YouTube hop as well are down below. So be sure to check everyone out and help us celebrate the arrival of spring. It definitely feels like spring is here in my neck of the woods. I don't know how long it will stay. I can't say for sure that it's going to stay. We sometimes catch a little glimpse of spring and then it's taken away from us. So I don't know. There is snow forecast this weekend, but no signs of it quite yet. So cross your fingers for me that spring is officially here. And hopefully wherever you are, you're enjoying some gorgeous weather too. So yeah. All right, what am I doing with this layout? So you can see that picture I have of my two boys. Last Easter, I found like a photo booth kit. And so it's just all the little different things that you can hold on to and do your own little photo booth at home. And it was all Eastery stuff, so I thought it was super cute. So I just have them posing for some cute pictures, and I thought that that was kind of a fun spring thing to do. And I'm using papers from the More Than Words collection from Cocoa Vanilla. This is all part of my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. I'm just trying to get these two collections used up because I've been hoarding this one and Midnight, and it's not really doing me any good in my stash. So this is the perfect collection for spring. All the colors are so pretty and delicate, and there's flowers and butterflies, and yeah, it was made for a spring layout. So what I'm trying to do is kind of balance all of the really pretty features of the collection, like the flowers, with a little bit of kind of whimsy and fun, because obviously it's my two boys. They're young boys, so they're not really, floral or anything like that. And they're holding up photo booth things. Like my one son has an egg and a carrot, and my other son I think has a bunny nose and a bow tie or something like that. So I thought that it would be fun to kind of mix this messy mixed media with all of these really pretty colors and flowers. So I started with the mixed media. I put a little bit of gesso on the paper just to kind of tone down the stripes, because I wanted the mixed media to stand out a little bit. And then I just splattered. I smushed a little bit of paint. I splattered a little bit of paint. I used my Artist Loft colors because I knew that I was going to be able to find some colors already mixed in that palette that were close enough to the collection. And I also kind of like the way that this palette, because it's just a really kind of cheap student grade, it's actually, I think it's even below student grade watercolors, and so they're really chalky, and I kind of like that texture on the paper. So I think that that works really good and kind of adds an extra element of interest to the layout. So while my mixed media is drying, I'm just putting a bunch of layers behind my picture. I just like doing this, and as you could see from that first piece of paper, I kind of had some bits and pieces where I've cut into it, and so adding layers behind your photo and having little pops of color peeking out here and there, it's a great way to use up all of those scraps. So I did a few, and then I used that really nice black background paper to kind of be like the final matte, and that really helps to keep all of those layers separate from all of the busyness and color in the background. I'm using up these foam hearts. So if you watch my channel, you know that I like to buy my foam from usually Dollar Tree, but I'll get it at Dollarama too. And I usually get just the plain square or rectangle sheets with the adhesive on the back, and they haven't had any lately. So I've kind of been substituting with random foam shapes that I have. I don't know if you guys are like me, but every time my daughter had to do some kind of craft project or anything, basically from kindergarten to like grade 5, we somehow always accumulated foam shapes. And then I have nieces and stuff too, who you'll actually see making an appearance in this video a little bit later on. But if you have a crafty household, you probably have these foam shapes, and they actually work great as well for creating a little bit of dimension. So I have 2 levels of the foam hearts in my pictures just to really kind of pop it up here and there, and I like the way that adding some of that dimension creates shadow, so it's fun to have it in the different layers that you've added. So once I had all of that down, I recently went through a whole bunch of my 6x6 paper pads, and I found these sheets of stickers, and I know that these are something that people have used for a long time. So I think they're a little bit old school, but they're kind of meant. See how when I pull them off, you have this black outline, and then they're kind of meant for you to be able to color in, and you get sort of I guess the same sort of look as maybe using a stamp, or you can do some fun techniques where it kind of looks like stained glass and stuff like that. And I've never ever used them, and so when I saw that I had these flowers and butterflies, I thought I'm just going to put them to the side because I know I have some spring layouts I need to do, and I'm going to challenge myself to actually use them because they're really pretty and they are kind of fun. I don't know, you know when you buy something and it kind of gets lost in your stash and you forget that it's there, so I made sure to pull it out and have them sitting somewhere where I could actually see and remember that I have them. So don't they kind of look cool in behind there? They're just, you kind of can still see that it's a butterfly, but I just like those black lines that they add, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then everything else there, oh, those are little hands saying hello to you. Everything else that I'm adding comes from the ephemera pack, so everything matches really nicely, and again, it's all those fun springtime colors, and they even had the little bunny in the ephemera pack, so I thought that was perfect, obviously, and it says adorable, which my 2 boys are absolutely trying their best to be adorable during this little photo shoot that I was doing. My daughter was actually away with my mom. The 2 of them were off on a special adventure back home for Easter, so it was just us and the boys, and of course I had to make them take pictures. So I'm just adding some of the leaves. This sheet had little flowers and then those big butterflies, and then it had leaves, so I'm kind of spreading those out too. So there's little pops of black all over, because the paper is black, but it's more like a chalkboard black than an actual true black. So I wanted to make sure that I had, oh, there's my nieces. They like watching themselves in my camera, so they wanted to say hello. And they've been guiding me through this whole thing, telling me where I need to put everything, so that's why you keep seeing all those little hands. But yes, I just wanted to have those pops of true black kind of spread out throughout the layout too. And there's my title, Hop into Spring. I love those letter stickers so much. Those are from Pink Fresh Studio, and I want them all in all the colors, but I've only been able to find those green ones. But this green is perfect. It's still that sort of springy, Eastery green. So all I did was at the beginning, I splattered some green in the background so that that color was added in, because it isn't in the collection itself. And then now I'm going to do some splatters with the Vicki Boutin. This is the rose gold glaze, and I just wanted to have some splatters that were kind of on top of all of the layers, because that adds, again, another dimension and another layer of interest. And then some white splatters as well. And that's it. That's my layout. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please go check out all the other ladies in the hop. Make sure you show them some love. I hope you guys have a wonderful spring and that your spring has gotten off to a great start. And go and do some shopping. 50% off. Use Spring50. The link for Cheeky Studio is down below. Thanks. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.